I'm Scott Farber of gbctv.net. My guest today is Melissa Murphy. Melissa is a mother with little kids and a teenager in the house. Her significant other is a medical doctor dealing with the virus. And Melissa's also a business owner, the Tri-City Med Spa. Melissa, you got a lot going on. How does the day start with the kids, the doctor, and the business? How's your day?
It's pretty wild here. So homeschooling is now part of our everyday curriculum of life, as I want to call it. That's very interesting. My youngest is in first grade, and she has quite a lot of work to do on a daily basis.
Now, does the school supply that to you, or how does that even happen?
Yes, our school's been wonderful about bringing or dropping off papers, and we picked up some papers from the school. And then they have Google Classroom. They go through everything. They do each little thing, and then they can submit it via picture, and it uploads right to the teacher, and then they can show their grade right there. And then we still go through our traditional grading system for our final grades at the end of each week.
Wow. Okay, so you do have your hands full. So how many do you have in school that you're kind of involved with too?
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. And then how are you doing your business? Or is business just shut down now?
So most of our business is shut down. We do hormone replacement, and that's considered an essential service. So we're able to continue that. And then we've had a lot of different things that we've been working on that weren't quite ready to put out into the business world. So a lot of that has taken place. This has let us have enough time at home where we can really work on all these little projects that we were trying to get accomplished. Now they're all coming forward because thankfully we have internet and Zoom meetings and conference calls and things like that we were able to still do quite a bit of work from home, even with everything being closed.
Now the oldest is in high school?
Yes. So Nadim has one son that is 16, so he is in high school, and he's pretty self-efficient. He can kind of do most of his work on his own or have tutoring online with a teacher if need be.
Okay. And Nadim, your significant other, is an emergency room doctor, and of course he's dealt with the virus. What's the fear factor from the kids and yourself, like when he comes home at night? You don't want to make a joke about it, but how do you sterilize him to walk in the house?
So thankfully, they've taken such great precautions at the hospital. I honestly say all the time that we're more safe with him, and with him coming into the household, knowing that we have to take certain precautions, that we make sure his clothes are left before he enters. They go straight into the wash machine. Hands are washed. He takes a hot shower before he interacts with anybody. And so that keeps it a lot more at bay, rather than if you're at a grocery store and you accidentally touch something, we don't know if it's been contaminated or not. Right. At least we have like proper precautions, and he has proper clothing at the ER, that we feel a lot more safe about that than even just basic places that we go outside in public.
Right. Now, how are the kids taking the being at home? I mean, are they able to communicate with their friends? I imagine online maybe, but how are the kids doing? How are young kids doing?
So we're very blessed. We have lots of animals. We have lots of space for them to run around, to swim, to play. They can go ride their horses. They have a pet donkey. We have all sorts of tumbling stuff that we do. We put a dance floor in the garage so that they can do their Zoom dance classes and practice in there. We've just tried to keep super active, lots of walks, lots of just going and doing stuff with the animals. They do get on Zoom or FaceTime a lot with their friends, and they talk to them. But I tend to keep them busy enough that honestly, this has almost been like a blessing of time for us, because we didn't have such a hectic schedule, than it has been the most awful thing in the world.
Right, right. Well, I think that the way we live our lives on a day-to-day basis might change considerably when this
Yes,
is all over.
I agree.
I think people are realizing there are some differences we could make in our life, because of
Absolutely.
this. But there's a lot of stress and a lot of people, a lot of worry, a lot of concern. And the people that are hit with the virus or their family members that are, it's really difficult time for all of them.
Right.
And that's the thing. How do you see the fall coming up for the kids? Are the schools said anything yet to you about fall?
So far, our school is saying that they are going to go back to school in the fall. I'm hoping that they get to. They are ready to go back. My oldest daughter, she's completely content homeschooling with me and working on her dance stuff and playing with her animals. My littlest one, she is not at all. She is so ready to be back in school and see her friends regularly. So I'm hoping they get to go back to school, but there's so many unknowns and it's so up in the air right now. I just have no idea if we will or not.
Well, Melissa, thanks for joining us today and kind of giving us some insight to your family and what's going on. And we'll check back and see how things are progressing. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed, please share with your friends. And if you want to see our collection of thousands of stories told by the people who live them, please head on over to gbctv.net. Thanks so much.